Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about our family subjects for the 2022-2023 homeschool year. The first thing I'm going to start with is Bible. I have an abundance of Bible resources. We do not follow one specific curriculum for Bible, but I have lots of books that we love to just dabble in. And most likely when it comes to the school year, we will just rotate through them like we're doing right now. The first one up is Indescribable, 100 Devotions About God and Science. We absolutely love this book, and I let my girls just kind of pick it up, open it up, whatever page they want to choose, they do it. We keep track of the pages that we have already read by putting a check mark in the corner. We're nowhere near being done with this book because, like I said, we rotate through. But this is one of the items that we'll be using for our Bible curriculum. We really enjoyed Master Book's 100 Favorite Stories of the Bible, or from the Bible. My girls loved these books, and that was one of the things that they were sad about, that they felt like they would miss out on with us not continuing with the Master Books curriculum. But we have the books. What I love about these is that it has questions here for your child to answer. It's a really awesome book, short reads. They can then go to their own Bibles and figure out what it is that the scripture says exactly. It's a really good opportunity for us to sit down and have really good discussion. So this is another one that we will rotate through for our Bible and family subjects. The next one is a new one for us. We actually haven't started yet, but it is Tiny Truths. We will be using this also with our Bible curriculum, and this probably is mainly for my youngest daughter, although my oldest daughters really enjoy stories of the Bible as well. So this will be another one that we rotate through. The other two that we are currently using that we will continue to use are our catechism books. We have two of them. This one is Children's Gospel Catechism, and the other one is Big Truths for Little Kids. I love the Big Truth for Little Kids because it has stories in it as well. This Children's Gospel Catechism does not have stories. Well, it has a story toward the end, and we haven't gotten there yet, but I really like how the questions are lined out. So we use these two together for our Bible, and we just rotate through them. I just kind of quiz my girls on the questions if you're not familiar with catechism, but I quiz them on the questions. We talk about them, we discuss them, we read over the Bible verses. So this is an ongoing thing for us all the time, just like a review. We haven't made it to the end with all of the questions yet, but we're getting really close. Next up, for geography and government, we are going to continue using the For Which We Stand book. My oldest daughter started using this last year. We only got maybe like a fourth of the way through the book. Lots of discussion about government and what that all means. So we will be continuing with this one. We also have the Usborne Understanding Politics and Government. We will also continue this. Now, I will be adding in my fourth grader with my fifth grader this year. My fourth grader, she was third last year. She did not use this book at all. This was just something that my oldest daughter was really interested in. And now my middle baby girl is also interested in it. So we're going to use these books for government. For geography, I decided to grab the Traveling the States, and this is by Jessica over at the Waldock Way. It is all planned out for you and has different activities that go along with it. And I will do a detailed flip through of this and the resources that I will be adding into this with this curriculum. We will just simply be studying the United States for the school year for our geography. For science this year, we will be using Master Books. And this one is Adventures in the Physical World, Level 2. And this is mainly for my baby girl, but I will be using it with all of my daughters, just adding in a little bit extra for my older girls. It really couples well with what we will be using, which is life. And this will be for my older daughters. They had specific areas that they wanted to focus on within science. And so we're going to use this basically like a unit study. And this will give us the transition that we are accustomed to with doing unit studies. We did find that we missed that this past school year, being able to rotate through for unit study type material with us using the My Father's World. Now, we did still love My Father's World, but we missed the unit study approach. So my girls are going to be using these two books for our science curriculum, and we will be choosing specific areas within these books to study. So we probably will not complete the entire books as it's supposed to be done for the year, but we will touch on a couple of areas within them. And within family subjects, I always include writing because I do writing with my oldest daughter and my middle baby girl, at the same time. We will be continuing with Master Book's writing strands, and we are going to be doing beginning level 2. We are currently still working through beginning level 1 and doing really good with that, enjoying it. But now we're going to be moving on. When we complete that one, we'll be moving on to the next one. What I do with this is just simply make copies, and it's a really great writing curriculum that my girls have taken well to. It has helped my reluctant writer, and I'm very glad that we have this curriculum to be able to use for our writing. For history, we are going to be going back to Oh Freedom. If you've watched the channel, I started Oh Freedom last year for 2021, 2022, and we just could not keep up with it. Between Oh Freedom and My Father's World, it was just too much reading. We did not have the opportunity to do it. So we did put our history curriculum down, but we are picking it back up. I have a brand new plan for this curriculum. I'm excited about the plan for it. My daughters each have their own journals to be able to write down their thoughts as we are going through the curriculum. And I will share more details about that with you guys when I do a detailed flip through of it. But we're basically going to be stretching this out over 2 years instead of 1, which is what the curriculum suggests. This year, we'll be adding in art to our homeschool. Now, we do art in our homeschool all the time, so I figure why not make this a formal curriculum? And we will be using the Artistic Pursuits Grade K through 3 Art for Children Volume 1. There are about 8, I believe, volumes of this, and I started us with level 1, even though we do art. This gives us the history of art, specific types of art, and different artists all wrapped up in this curriculum. It is 18 weeks. I will do a detailed flip through of it, but I'm really excited to be able to start this curriculum and do something formal for art because we really do love art in our home. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out our 5th, 4th, and kindergarten curriculums, click here.